Alright, ladies and gents, I think we're just about ready to get things a-rolling today. Everything looks good to go for the Friday stream, so we are just about ready to start. Hey folks, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Welcome back everybody to the Friday stream. Today we have stream number 204. Yes, 204. Trivia time. Yes indeed, today is trivia day. Friday equals trivia. Hopefully you guys are doing well today on this lovely Friday evening. Today is August 26th, 2022. Before we begin today, let's go over and discuss our streaming schedule before we dive on into it here. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. As was the case yesterday as well, because yesterday we got a whole plethora of Ninjago news and such. I'm not going to be diving into spoilers obviously in today's stream because that's not what it's about. Also keep pay attention to the pinned comment in the chat as well here. Keep the chat spoiler free. Not everybody has seen these leaked episodes. Yes, indeed, not everybody has seen them. But of course, yesterday we had a lot of stuff come out, lots of stuff, leaked episodes, episode titles and whatnot. So we didn't stream yesterday, but we're back today. And like I said, please keep the chat spoiler free throughout the duration of the stream. That would be fantastic. Also, like I said, in terms of today's stream, we are doing trivia. But before we dive on into that, how are you guys doing today on this lovely Friday evening? Any big plans for the weekend? Anything going on in your guys' realms and necks of the woodses? Anything going on? Spoilers are for the week. I agree, don't spoil. It's just not a good thing to do. It just ruins it for everybody else. And not everybody wants to watch the Chinese episodes, right? Some people want to wait for the English versions. I unfortunately can't because I kind of have to do my job here on YouTube. Doing good? Awesome. Getting more piercings? Cool. I have none piercings. I don't know what getting piercings is all about. I don't have any. Been sick the past few weeks. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better. Yeah, I've kind of been a little bit sick this week as well. A little bit under the weather. Hopefully, this weekend, I'm feeling a little bit better. That'd be awesome. That'd be epic. Doing nothing this week. That's cool. I wish I could just sit around and do nothing, but unfortunately, I got a lot of work to do this weekend. My weekend is pretty much jam-packed with work, both school-related and YouTube-related as well. Watching Rebooted this weekend, not a bad season to watch. You could probably get through that in about a day, right? Yeah, Rebooted's not that long. Sounds great. Waiting for the English version to come out. Yeah, I imagine a lot of us are as well. Not sure when that would be. Again, at the earliest, we can expect those episodes in October, but I'm pretty sure New Zealand is going to be putting up the English versions in mid-September, so I guess that's when we can expect it the earliest, but we'll just have to wait and see. Seems like we're going to be getting a lot of foreign language episodes before we even get into the English ones, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know how it goes. It's usually how it goes in the Ninjago realm. Gonna watch all of the Wild Brain seasons. I need to rewatch all of the Wild Brain seasons. I kind of have been slacking on those rewatches. I'll try to rewatch a lot after I, get out of school and have more free time for myself. That's what the plan is right there. Let's see. What else do you guys got going on? Seems like for the most part, chat's pretty chill today. That's good. It's always nice to have a chill stream, chill chat. Will I review Way of the Departed and Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye? I've done videos on both. I have not gone into full in-depth reviews, not reviewing every single chapter. But I have done videos talking about both. I will say I need to catch up on Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye, though. Haven't really been reading that as much as I probably should. Thoughts on She-Hulk episode 2. Yeah, episode 2 came out, didn't it? Kind of forgot about it. Honestly, it wasn't that terrible from what I can remember. It was somewhat good, had some good stuff in it, but still not as good as it probably should be. I still hate the first episode. That episode is just god-awful, but the second episode had some good stuff in it, you know. It was short, so that was good. It was only like 22 minutes long, minus the credits. It was like 22 minutes, so had some good stuff in it. Season 4 pictures. We could probably do Season 4 for a little bit. We're going to get started with trivia here in just a few moments. So, yeah, we can run Season 4 pictures just for a little bit. Just for a teeny tiny bit. Spent most of the day recording YouTube videos. That's pretty much what I do every day. I just make videos all day, every day. How many holes does a straw have? 1. It's just one big hole. It's at the top of the bottom. It's not 2 holes. It's just 1. I'm on team 1 hole for straws. I've heard that argument before, and it's kind of a fascinating thing to think about. Coal supremacy? Yes, indeed. I can get behind a coal supremacy. How much do you make on YouTube? It just kind of depends on the month. YouTube pays you by the month, and some months are more successful than others, so there's not like a set rate for it. It just depends on how successful the videos were per any given month. Is She-Hulk any good? It's not like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's certainly not like, I wouldn't call it good. So far, I'd say maybe it's like a 4 out of 10 if I had to give it a score. Maybe that's being generous. I don't know. I really didn't like the first episode, but the second episode, like I said, had some fun stuff about it. So, first episode though, yeah, not my cup of tea. No, thank you. How the cats? Cats are good. Yeah, where are the cats? I just saw one of them. One of them came in here not like 2 seconds ago. Where is it? Where is it? My cat. Where is she? Both my cats are little ladies. I don't know where she went. I don't even know what cat it was. None of them are in here. Interesting. What drink do I got today? I got a Pepsi. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I didn't really get much sleep last night, so I need caffeine. Was kind of saving this for today. That's always nice, you know, to get some caffeine in you. Gets the day rolling. Gets me up and moving, you know, finding my socks, stuff like that. Why don't we go ahead and get things started with trivia? I think we're about ready to dive on into trivia today. Let's do it. Let's do trivia. Hopefully you guys are ready for that. Feel free to get a second device out, whatever you need to get out to play Ninjago trivia, and we will get right into that here right now. I will set it up for you guys. Let's do it. Yeah, my sleep schedule wasn't really all that great today. Even yesterday with all the stuff coming out, I really didn't get that much sleep. But today, oh man, I went to bed for like an hour, woke up, saw we had news, covered the news, couldn't get back to sleep for about 3 hours after that. That's always fun to do. All right, let's get started with trivia. Time to get things rolling here. Let me figure out where I am. Let's see. No music. As always, we don't have music on here. Let's see. Yep. Randomize. Yep. Sounds good. All right. So, let's see if I can get this up on the screen for you guys. Let me big screen this. Go over to my screen share, and there you go. There is the code for this week's trivia. It is time to play Ninjago trivia. There's the game pin. Feel free to go to kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app. Type in the game pin and you will be entered to participate in this week's very epic Ninjago trivia session. As usual, no prize for the winner, just the satisfaction of being the winner, I guess you could say. And like usual, this quiz will have 15 questions ranging in difficulty, and it should take us the entire stream. It pretty much pads out the time quite nicely. So yeah, feel free to join up if you want. We're going to be leaving the waiting room open here for a couple of minutes, so you guys have some time to join. Otherwise, you can always join mid-game. That's always a thing that you guys can do if you choose, if you so desire. Otherwise, yeah, feel free to join on up. I'm going to take a sip of my Pepsi. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah, and let me know what name you're going by in the chat as well. It's always nice to see who's who around here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, what do we got here in the waiting room? Let's see. Who is here? Who do we have so far? We already have over 100 people. What the heck? Let's see who's here. We got TannerFishies. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's pretty fantastic. Chris Hemsworth, obviously the real Chris Hemsworth. Real Zack Snyder down there as well. Always good to see some celebrities in here. We got My Health. All right, I see you there. Vigilante Kai. More like missed opportunity. Am I right? Vigilante Guy, more like missed opportunity. Tom Snolland, there you go. Robert Downey Jr., lovely. Ninjago's the best. Ninjago's pretty good, yeah. Gotta say, Ninjago's not too bad. I like me some Ninjago, believe it or not. I'm a big fan of the Ninjago series. In case you guys couldn't tell, or in case you guys didn't know. Brews shipping, nice. I got you. I'm a big fan of Brews shipping. Not my favorite ship out there, but still pretty good in my opinion. Can't really go wrong with some Brews every now and then, right? Let's see. We got Harry Maguire. Excellent. Jay taps water. I mean, I guess you could argue that, but hey, I don't know. Jay's tap water is more like it, because he's filling up those glasses with tap water. You know how it goes. If you've seen the Ninjago series, Masters of the Spinjitzus, what's the code? The code is at the top of the screen, but for those that can't see the code is 147459. Feel free to swing on in here if you so desire. And let's leave the room open for a couple more minutes. Not really going to be leaving it open for too long, but maybe just for a few more minutes. Let's see. Can I post a link to my YouTube channel? I mean, it might be filtered by the spam bot, and you might not be able to see it in chat, but I don't know. Usually that's what goes down. I see a lot of people posting their links to their channels or whatever in my comment section, and most of the time that gets filtered by the spam bot, so I see it in the spam folder, but nobody else sees it. I'm just like, all right. Like, one dude spammed his channel link on pretty much every single video. It's insane. And none of the comments showed up because of how the YouTube spam filter works. If I win, can you give me a shout out? We usually shout out the top 5 at the very end, yeah. We go over their names and stuff, so yeah, we do shout outs here. We do shout outs. Let's see. Was Cole always my favorite character? No, for the longest time, my favorite ninja was actually Lloyd. What really got me on the Cole train was the Ninjago movie. Even though he really didn't have that much of a presence in the movie, I still found him appealing. And also, Sons of Garmadon, with, with the whole fathership type of thing for Baby Wu. I found that to be quite appealing as well. Therefore, I am now a Cole fan. Let's see. Let's leave. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, we could probably leave the room open for one more minute. One more full minute. If you guys haven't joined up yet, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we are going to be starting things off here in 1 minute approximately. So feel free to join up if you have not done so just yet. Otherwise, like I said, you can always join up mid-game. And also, for those that don't know, these quizzes are usually open book. So use any resource you want at your disposal. I'm not like a stickler for, oh, you can't use the internet to look up questions. Oh, you can't use your Ninjago sets and books and whatnot. Nah, use whatever you need to use. These aren't super formal. Have I ever joined a Ninjago Kahoot? I have not, but maybe I should one day. I know there's some people in here using my name, but those aren't me. I'm sitting here with this open on my screen. I got my phone monitoring the chat. I don't really have another device to actually play Kahoot, but maybe one day I'll pop on in here, see if I can win at my own game here. See if that's good. Let's go ahead and get things started here, folks. I think we're just about ready to launch. We have about 170 people in here. Awesome. Let's begin today's trivia contest. Good luck to everybody. August 26th, and let's dive on into it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Question 1 of 15. Which ninja of the original 4 did Master Wu recruit last? Starting things off with a very straightforward and simple question. Kind of a throwback to early Ninjago. Which ninja of the original 4 did Master Wu recruit last? Was it Kai, Cole, Zane, or Jay? Which ninja was recruited last? Did you say we can join mid-game? Yes, indeed, you can join mid-game if you so desire. All you got to do is type in the code, and you'll be in here. So, obviously, you have more of a chance to place top 5 if you join from the start. But yeah, you can always join mid-game if you so desire. If that's what works for you, it's what works for you. Everything's good. Saw your comment on your previous video about new episodes airing tomorrow. Any other updates? Not just yet. Not just yet. But, you know, I'll let you guys know if we get any updates. There's a chance that we might get new episodes tomorrow. There's also a chance that the Portuguese TV network went ahead and uploaded the wrong episodes or scheduled the wrong episodes. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Can't see the answers on my screen, just on the video. Interesting, because I definitely selected the show answers on the phones or on the other devices option. I would say try refreshing, but I don't know if that's going to get rid of your score. It is still early on in the game, so maybe it wouldn't really affect it that much, but I also don't want to tell you to, you know, completely refresh and join back in. Sorry it's not working for you. Does anybody else have that problem? I was the last to be selected. I wish I was a ninja, man. That'd be awesome. Obviously, it was Kai. Cole, Zane, and Jay were already kind of a trio of ninja before Kai joined. Obviously, Kai was the last of the original four there. Not L11 in first place, followed by me. Then we got Angry Turtles, the Overlord, and Juice. All right, solid top 5. Let's move on to question number 2. Here we go. Question number 2. What is the name of this 2013 Ninjago set? Ooh, that one looks cool. What's that one all about? What's the name of this set? Is it Flight of the Golden Ninja, Golden Dragon Attack, the Golden Dragon, or Lloyd's Golden Dragon? Huh? What's the name of this set right here? Pretty good set. Had it way back when. Back in my day, we had this set, and it was fantastic. Ended up having to sell it for some other stuffs, but I had it at one point. I also have the Legacy version. But I do kind of miss the original. Not gonna lie. What is the code? The code is 147459. Again, that's 147459. Take a vote. See what you guys have to say here. What's the name of this guy? Like I said, pretty good set. Have a lot of nostalgic memories of this thing. Got it alongside the Temple of Light, and it was a pretty amazing duo of sets to have. Not gonna lie. This set along with the Temple of Light. There's a Legacy version? Yeah, it was actually one of the very first Legacy sets. Came out in the very first wave. It was smaller than the original. The original is probably, you know, well, not probably, it is a lot bigger. But the Legacy one, I'd say it offers more posability, looks a little bit more show accurate maybe. It also scales really well with the Overlord Dragon from Legacy, which the original definitely does not. In terms of what the name of this set is, the set is simply known as the Golden Dragon. Yeah, very straightforward title. The Golden Dragon. Not Flight of the Golden Ninja, as epic of a title as that would be. Not Golden Dragon Attack, not Lloyd's Golden Dragon, but the Golden Dragon, because it's the Golden Dragon. How we doing in terms of the top 5? We got the Overlord in first place, followed by Kirby's Sword, Chris Lightyear, Ultimate Ninja 43, and Miku Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplets. Interesting anime there. Interesting series for those that haven't seen it. And let's see. Kuramida YT is the highest climber. Up 120 places. We love to see it. All right, folks. Let's move on to question number 3. Here we go. What is the name of this 2012 Ninjago set? Another set question. I think these are the only 2 set questions on this quiz. For some reason, we have them back to back. Thank you, randomizer. What's the name of this set, though? Is it the Ultra Dragon, Lloyd's Ultra Dragon, Epic Dragon Battle, or Ultra Dragon versus Great Devourer? Take a guess if you do not know. Had to sprint upstairs and get my encyclopedia out of breath now. Yeah, I mean, if anything that you guys need to help you out with this, if you guys have any encyclopedias, any books, any type of resource, all that is good to go. I personally have a little Ninjago bookshelf behind me. I wish to expand that collection one day. I'm just not sure what other Ninjago books I could get. Maybe some of those smaller DK books. I hear there's like a 8-pack or like a 10-pack of books that you can get. Very small books, but books nonetheless. I just want to expand my Ninjago book collection. Favorite set from Crystallized, gotta go with the Samurai Mech. That's easily the best one in my humble opinion. So, yeah, I think this is going to be the only set question on this quiz, of course following the previous one, but this one, of course, probably the last one there. Just finished the Iron Giant. Absolutely cried my heart out at the end. Yeah, Iron Giant's a very sad movie. It's a really good movie, though. Rather sad, but really good. Usually if a movie can make me cry, it means that it made me feel something. Therefore, I think the movie's good. In terms of what this set is called, Epic Dragon Battle. Yeah, very classic, very, very iconic Ninjago set right there. The Ultra Dragon, it includes the Ultra Dragon, obviously enough, as you can see right here, but that's not the name of the set. Lloyd's Ultra Dragon, no Ultra Dragon versus Great Devourer. Again, what the set is basically, but it's called the Epic Dragon Battle. Really, really cool set there. Top 5 is the Overlord, Miku Nakano, Chris Hemsworth, Ultimate Ninja 43, and Electric Jaya. That is quite the name right there. And Hunter has a streak of 3 correct answers. Congratulations to you, Hunter. All right, let's move on to question number 4. Here we go. Question 4. Which season contains the most recent appearance of Zane's human cloak? Which season contains the most recent appearance of Zane's human cloak? Was it March of the Oni, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, Crystallized, or Hunted? Take a vote. What's a set that I really want but I don't have? Let's see. What is a set that I really want but I don't have? I kind of want some of the original dragons. So like the Fire Dragon, I'd have to get the Fire Temple, you know, to get the Fire Dragon. Otherwise, Jay's Lightning Dragon was always a set that I kind of wanted. Yeah, let's go with the original dragons. Aside from the Ice Dragon, Shard, because I have him. I have that dragon. I don't have the other 3. But I just recently got a set that I've been wanting for a very long time. We just talked about it. The Epic Dragon Battle. Found a pretty good deal for that thing online. I shouldn't say it's the whole set because it's just the dragon, but I don't really need the Devourer, nor the Snake Prison thing, nor the minifigures. I just need the Dragrin. So I found the Dragrin. Pretty good price. So, yeah, got that coming in the mail. It's amazing. Let's see. Do I think A Sinister Shadow is the best crystallized episode yet? I mean, I can't really judge it because the English version isn't out just yet. I want to actually hear the dialogue before I can actually give my full thoughts on it. Definitely not going to be reviewing the episode until, you know, we actually get that English version. But from what I've seen, it looks fun. Looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting episode. Again, without diving into spoilers, please no spoilers on this stream. Crystallized is the correct answer. Yes, indeed. He used it in The Benefit of Grief, a pretty underrated episode in my opinion. That's probably my favorite crystallized episode so far. Otherwise, in March of the Oni, yeah, he used it there. He also used it in Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu for a brief moment in time during the Explorers Club. He turned into one of the Explorers Club members, or was it Clutch Powers? I can't remember. And Hunted, he used it in Hunted for a little bit too. But Crystallized, that is the most recent time that we saw Zane use his human cloak. So there you go. Crystallized is what we were looking for. Ultimate Ninja 43 in first place, followed by Viking 07, Miku Nakano, Ochaka Uraraka, and Electric Jaya. There we go. Kind of a difficult round. I think that was kind of a tricky question. Definitely, for sure. You got to have some of those in there, though, to keep things spicy and interesting. Question number 5. How many episodes did Rebooted have? Here you go. Here's a pretty straightforward question. How many episodes did Rebooted have? Was it 12, 8, 6, or 10? Take a vote. What's my favorite 2023 set name? I mean, Jay's Titan Mech sounds interesting. I'm excited to see what that one's all about. I don't know why we have another Titan Mech, but we do. This time it's for Jay. So we have a Zane Titan Mech, a Lloyd Titan Mech, and a Jay Titan Mech. Will they make some for the other ninja? Hopefully one day. Otherwise, Cole's Earth Dragon sounds interesting. I'm excited to see a new Cole Earth Dragon. It's always fun. Is it possible to buy the original 2011 sets? Oh yeah, you can find them all over online. eBay, Bricklink, probably your 2 best bets right there. I'd say eBay if you want to go ahead and actually, buy older sets. eBay has a bunch of them for cheap, especially some of the original spinners. I found out that some of the original spinners are only like $20, like new, sealed. Granted, they are, of course, the skeletons and the snakes and spinners that practically nobody wants, but still, you can get an original spinner for about $20 on eBay. Feel free to check it out. Let's see. Fire Temple is $213 on Bricklink. That's a little bit too expensive. I don't know if I'd buy the whole Fire Temple. Ideally, I'd just like to go for the dragon, if I could. But the full temple, I don't know if I need the full temple. In terms of how many episodes Rebooted had, yep, 8. Very short season, but still, in my opinion, packed quite a bit of a punch. Otherwise, not 12, not 6, not 10, but 8. Very short season, but very powerful season, in my opinion, of course. Top 5 remains the same, but switching things up a little bit there. Chris Lightyear and Electric Jaya went up in spots there, and 14 players just hit an answer streak of 3. We love to see it. Good job, everybody. And let's move on to question number 6 of 15 here. In the Lego Ninjago movie, what is the name of the ninja team? I'm pretty sure we had this question before, now that I think about it. This one does kind of seem kind of familiar, but what's the name of the ninja team in the Ninjago movie? Is it simply the Ninja, the Super Ninja Force, the Stealth Ninja Force, or the Secret Ninja Force? Clearly, I've been doing these quizzes for quite a long time. We're bound to have some overlapping questions eventually. Let's see. Do I think that Lego is going to release part 2 because of other networks stealing Lego's views / marketing? No, because those networks pay to actually air the episodes, so they're not really stealing anything. They pay Lego. Lego says, all right, you can air the episodes on your network, and that's how it works. So I don't know if they're going to be stealing views. I mean, sure, people might see them on another network before Lego eventually puts them up on their own YouTube channel, if that is what's going to be happening. But yeah, that's just how the business works. Those networks paid to get the rights to air those episodes, and that's just how it goes. So, would I like Lego to actually air the episodes? Yes. Obviously, I would. Lego's being mean. I just think they're a little bit, what's the right word? I don't want to say incompetent in their airing schedule, but clearly they're not doing something right. Something's going wrong there. Can't say for sure what it is. So, I don't think they're being mean though, per se. Make a video about Nia? Maybe one day I will. I've already made a bunch of Nia videos before. In terms of what the name of the ninja team is, it is the Secret Ninja Force. Yes, indeed. Secret Ninja Force. Not really super secret, though. It's pretty obvious who the ninja are. If the school just pays attention, they can figure it out pretty easily. Viking07 joins the top 5 again, and 20 players reached a 3 streak of answers. 3 answer streak. Good to see it, guys. Otherwise, yeah, the top 5 remains relatively the same, with Ultimate Ninja 43 still in the lead. However, some of these other guys are catching up, so it's pretty much anybody's game here. Question 7. What is the name of this maybe canon Ninjago story? Not sure why the picture is so small, Kahoot, but what's the name of that maybe canon Ninjago story? Is it Realm of Shadows, The Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye, Way of the Departed, or the Dark Island Trilogy? What is the name of this maybe canon Ninjago story? Maybe canon, meaning that it might be canon, it also might not be canon, but it could fit within the story if the Ninjago series wanted to make it canon. That type of thing. So, did a video on this a while ago. We just talked about it actually earlier in the stream as well, so I don't know, man. Realm of Shadows is the puppet play, right? Or is that something else? That is the puppet play. Yeah, it's not Realm of Shadows. Realm of Shadows is a play that they put on, I think, at Legoland involving puppets. Something about Kai and Nia rescuing a baby dragon or something. I have no idea. I've never really sat down and watched the full play. I've seen snippets of it, but certainly not the entire thing, like front to back. I don't think I could even find that online if I looked. Favorite Fangpire vehicle? Gotta go with the maybe the Rattlecopter or the Snake Truck, Fangpire Truck Ambush. Both of those are pretty cool. Where can you read this? Over on Twitter. Yeah, Tommy Andreasen has these episodes, or not episodes, but chapters on his Twitter. Feel free to check it out. Yeah, Klaus was the villain. Yep, I remember that. Will Klaus ever return on screen again? I hope so. I mean, I like Klaus as a bad guy. He should totally return. Yeah, this story is called The Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye. Pretty solid story. Again, I need to catch up with it, though. Kind of slacking. I'm a bunch of chapters behind. But I'll read through it one day. Maybe do a video on it once I eventually do read through it. But Realm of Shadows, that is the play that we just talked about. Way of the Departed is another Tommy Andreasen story. I would check that one out if I were you. That one is really cool. And the Dark Island Trilogy, that's like an entirely other separate storyline. Still canon to the main timeline, but, you know, obviously not Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye. Electric Jaya is now in first, followed by Chris Lightyear, Viking07, Vanya's Chair, and Ochako Uraraka. There you go. Solid top 5. And 6 players reached a 5 answer streak. Good job, guys. Proud of you. You make me so proud. Brings a tear to my eye. Question number 8. What dance move is Cole famous for? Here we go. An oldie but a goodie. What dance move is Cole famous for? Triple Tiger Strut, Triple Tiger Sachet, Triple Tiger Swift, or Triple Tiger Swag Money Sign? Mr. Worldwide. Which dance move is Cole famous for? Take a vote. Yes, rar indeed. He does that little growl thing at the end. I was never a fan of that. To be honest, I always found that to be very weird. I was like, all right, man, you already did the dance, but then you did the little growl thing at the end. You don't need the growl. You don't need the growl is what I'm saying. A little bit too much. But, you know, it is a pretty sweet dance move, though. Gotta admit. I like how sometimes they bring it back for the series. Yeah, like Prime Empire, they had it in there. Good times. Good stuffs all around. Nice throwback to early Ninjago. As I take a sip of my beverage here. There we go. Have I watched Monkey Kid? First 2 seasons. Haven't seen season 3 just yet. I will check it out soon, though. I like the first couple of seasons, though. It's not too bad. Let's see. Have I played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga? I have not, but maybe I'll buy that game once it eventually goes on sale. That's a game that I kind of want to play. I'm not like a big Star Wars guy, but the game does look like fun, so I do kind of want to play it at some point, but I don't want to pay full price for it. I'll wait until the game goes on sale, then maybe grab it there. So, in terms of which dance move Cole is famous for, yes, indeed, the Triple Tiger Sachet, not any of these other options that I just made up there. Off the top of my head, we're looking for the Triple Tiger Sachet. There we go. Ninjago Endgame joins the top 5. Glad to see you there. 21 players reached a 4-answer streak. Glad to see you guys there as well. And let's move on to question number 9. Question 9. In Dead Man's Squall, what did Jay stab Kai with? In Dead Man's Squall, what did Jay stab Kai with? Was it a katana? Was it rusty scissors? Was it a knife? Or was it a fork? What did Jay stab Kai with? Take a vote. Do I have the Heavenly Realm set similar to the Cloud Kingdom? I do not have that set. Isn't that a Monkey Kid set? I don't have any Monkey Kid sets. I've seen the show, or at least, like I said, the first 2 seasons. I have not seen season 3, and I don't own any of the sets. I do want to go ahead and collect some of the minifigures, though, like the main cast. I'd love to have the main cast as minifigures, but those sets, kind of a little bit too expensive for my taste. I mean, Ninjago's already pretty expensive as it is, especially with crystallized, so I really don't need to be buying Monkey Kid on top of that. I just kind of want to pick one, you know? And obviously I'm going to go with Ninjago, but maybe one day I'll buy some Monkey Kid minifigures. That'd be awesome. Are we supposed to say the answer? I mean, you guys can in the chat if you want. Obviously, Kahoot gives you the most points based on how quickly you can answer correctly. So if you wait a while to see what the chat says, you're not going to get that many points. Though that is a way to get the answers correct. So yeah, I don't mind if you guys say the answer in the chat. So, you know, getting Season 8 memories. Season 8's pretty cool. I got to rewatch it at some point here. It'd be awesome to do a Sons of Garmadon rewatch. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. In terms of what Jay stabbed Kai with, though, yeah, a fork. Trying to stab a meatball, mistakes Kai's hand for a meatball. Rest in peace, Kai's hand. Otherwise, katana, nope, rusty scissors, as hilarious as that would be. No, a knife, no. But a fork. It's a fork. Because only Jay could stab Kai with a fork. In terms of the top 5, remains the same. Top 5 is the same. 3 in a row. Jaya is back in the game. Glad to see you there. Fantastic. Moving on to question number 10. Question 10, folks. Here we go. What is the name of this Ninjago reimagined short? This one right here. Is it Golden Hour, Golden Legend, Spinjitzu Brothers, or A Day in the Life of a Golden Ninja? What is the name of this Ninjago reimagined short, otherwise known as Ninjago Apocalypse? They should make a whole show based on this short. I'll die on that hill. That'd be an awesome show. Should the show have the same animation as the movie? I mean, the movie was kind of doing its own thing. The movie was definitely trying to be more of like a Lego thing, trying to make the characters look more like Lego, obviously move more like Lego. The show itself, I mean, the characters are Lego, but that's pretty much it. It's not like the entire environment is Lego, so I don't know. I kind of like the show's animation. It's iconic, you know. It's been here a while. The way that the show treats its Lego characters. The movie was just kind of doing its own thing, like I said. So Where can you read the Dark Island trilogy? A long time ago, I read it online, but I'm not sure if they still have that link there. I don't even know if I could find the link if I looked. Otherwise, you can buy the books online. Definitely not from any retailer. I don't think any retailer has the books, but I think you can buy them on like eBay. I imagine somebody might be selling them on there. I do want to get the books at some point. I'm not really sure where you can find them online though, unfortunately. What's the beverage today? Pepsi. We got a Pepsi. Do you guys prefer Coke or Pepsi? I don't know. They're both good to me. I don't really bother. Coke versus Pepsi, they're both pretty much the same. Golden Legend is the correct answer there. Yes, indeed. Golden Hour, different reimagined short. Spinjitzu Brothers, different thing entirely. Day in the Life, Golden Ninja, another different short. We were looking for Golden Legend. Honestly, like I said, they should make an entire show based on this post-apocalyptic Ninjago world. That would be an amazing show to watch, and I would be first in line to see that. That'd be fantastic. Let's move on to question number 11. The top 5 pretty much remain the same. Yeah, top 5's the same here. 10 players reached a 7-answer streak. Nice. Good to see it, guys. Proud of you guys. Question 11, here we go. Let's do it. Which element was not a part of the Tournament of Elements? Here we go. Which element was not a part of the Tournament of Elements? Was it wind, nature, sound, or smoke? Which of these was not a part of the tournament? Because despite the Tournament of Elements being the Tournament of Elements, not every element was there. We were missing a couple of them, unfortunately. Which one was not? Which one was one of the not ones? One of the ones that wasn't there. Can I solve a Rubik's Cube? Depends on how many steps is left. If it's only one step, then yeah, you bet I can solve it. Anything above that, not so much. Rubik's Cubes aren't really my go-to. I'm not really super smart when it comes to Rubik's Cubes. Rubik's Cubes is, it's not Ninjago lore, so I'm not super knowledgeable on the subject, to be honest. Let's see. Can solve it in 30 seconds? Wow. Fantastic. Why does Ninjago keep stabbing people? The weird J video game you played, that green guy from Prime Empire, the Fork incident, the Golden Legend guy. Yeah, Ninjago's kind of got a thing with stabbing people. I mean, they are ninja, right? 9 times out of 10, all the characters in the series are carrying around katanas or knives or swords or forks if you're Jay. I imagine it's pretty easy to to have stabbing incidents happen all the time. As unfortunate as that is, it's Ninjago. It's kind of how it works, I guess you could say. A lot of people carrying a lot of sharp objects. I think it's kind of funny. But that's just me. In terms of what element was not a part of the tournament, wind. With pretty much everybody getting that correct. Yeah, wind wasn't there. We also didn't have time. We didn't have water. You guys know how it goes. Top 5 remains the same. Pretty easy question, I'd say. That was probably one of the simplest ones on the quiz. Let's move on to question number 12. Just cruising along here. Question 12. What is the name of this Ninjago episode? Here we go. What's the name of this episode? Is it Public Enemies 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Ninjago City vs. Ninja? Cryptarium Prison Blues? Or The Mask of Deception? What's the name of this Ninjago episode? Take a vote. Which of the golden weapons would you have IRL? Maybe the nunchucks, because they can turn into a jet. And with a jet, I could fly places. And that'd be pretty sweet. I'd love to have a jet. That'd be awesome. First Ninjago set was Kai's jet, Sons of Garmadon. Like Kai's boat, like the Katana V11, that one, or the Kai fighter from Rebooted, because that's Kai's jet, right? Have I read Shadows of the Past? I have not. One of you guys sent it my way. I'm probably going to be checking it out here at some point, but I have not been able to read it just yet. Haven't found the time, unfortunately. Favorite drink? How about chalky milk? Can't go wrong with a good chalky milk every now and then, right? Probably not the healthiest drink ever, but you know how it goes. Why do Kai and Lloyd use swords? Or why do they both use swords? They probably couldn't come up with any other weapons. I mean, Kai, obviously swords fit his stylized fighting, and they fit Lloyd's as well. The difference is Kai usually carries 2, right? He's kind of like a dual wielder. Lloyd only carries 1. So I guess that's the big difference there, the 2v1 type of thing. In terms of what this episode is called right here, this one is Cryptarium Prison Blues. Yes, indeed. Recent episode, not any of these other options, especially not the Mask of Deception, but a recent episode nonetheless. I like this shot specifically. Pixel and Nia, the two generations of samurai helping each other out. It's always nice to see. How are we doing in terms of the top 5? A little bit of a shakeup there. Chris Lightyear's now in first, followed by Viking07. Vanya's chair, episode 14 equals tomorrow. Maybe. I guess we'll see. And Jeremy Renner. The real Jeremy Renner. I just like to think it's the real Jeremy Renner among all of these Ninjago fans. Jeremy Renner, for some reason, just knows a lot about Ninjago lore. That'd be awesome. And look at this. 3 in a row. Your mom is back in the game. That's awesome. It's hilarious. Never heard of that one before, Batman. Moving on to question number 13. Who was the first ninja to discover the identity of Nia's Samurai X? Here we go. Who was the first ninja to discover the identity of Samurai X? We had kind of a difficult question last time. Now we have kind of an easy one. Who was the first ninja to discover the identity of Nia's Samurai X? Was it Zane, Lloyd, Kai, or Jay? Was it Zane? Was it Lloyd? Was it Kai? Or was it our good friend Jay? Have I noticed that Nia and Pixel have the same hairstyle? Yeah, they literally have the exact same hairpiece. Just kind of copy and pasted. Because Nia's redesigned hairstyle looks a lot like Pixel's original hairstyle, and Pixel's hairstyle really didn't change all that much. So yeah, they kind of have the same hair now. Good stuff. Good stuff all around. Why does Nia look so angry in that picture? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe because her identity was just about to be spoiled and she really didn't want that. Can you imagine for a second if Nia's identity was never revealed? And even to this day, she was still Samurai X and still the ninja didn't know who she was? That'd be hilarious. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Phone is too sensitive, click the wrong answer. Yeah, that sometimes happened to me when I used to play Kahoot back for school. We used to use this website all the time for school. Not sure if schools still use this website, but yeah, that happened to me all the time. Playing Kahoot in class was like the most stressful thing ever. Hopefully for Ninjago trivia, it's not as stressful as it may have been in like a school setting. So fingers crossed it's not as stressful as it probably could be. Yeah, Kai was the first ninja to discover that Nia was Samurai X. Oh, what's that, sis? You're a samurai? Because we wouldn't let you help? Surely it's not our fault, right? Miku Nakano joins the top 5. There you go. Otherwise, the rest of the top 5 remains the same. 20 players hit a 3-answer streak. Glad to see it. And we only have a couple of questions left. Let me stretch quick before we move on to those other questions. All right, let's move on here. Question number 14. Which episode marked the first appearance of Vangelis, our lovely Skull Sorcerer? Which episode was his first appearance? Was it Into the Dark, The Skull Sorcerer, Shintaro, or Game Over? Which episode marked the first appearance of Vangelis? Take a vote. Basically been in the same place since question 8. That's interesting. Sometimes there's a bit of deviation there, but sometimes I guess people remain in the same spot. That's really interesting. Can we come to your college graduation? Sure. Yeah, go ahead. You're all invited. Not telling you what college I go to, but yeah, sure. Feel free to swing on by if you guys so desire. Do I love or hate the Skull Sorcerer? He's an okay villain. I think his design is awesome. In terms of like a villain, like background, motivation, character, he's just okay. Not my favorite, not my least favorite, kind of middle of the road for me. But I love that design. I think his design is fantastic. In the show, not the sets. The sets kind of messed up the mask, to be honest. I much more prefer the mask in the show because it has a mouth. You don't see the set mask having a mouth, now do you? All 100k of us will come to your graduation. You have to buy us dinner afterwards too. Okay, tell you what, we'll buy a pizza. We'll buy a pizza. Everybody can have a crumb. I'm pretty sure that will satisfy everybody and keep things fair and even. Everybody gets a crumb, or maybe like one little nibble off the pizza. I don't know. I'd say a crumb though. More likely to feed 100k. Which episode marked the first appearance of Vangelis? That was Into the Dark. Yeah, Into the Dark was our first appearance of Vangelis. He didn't appear until right at the beginning of Into the Dark. Shintaro never really showed the dude, surprisingly enough. But Into the Dark, that is the first time we saw King Vangelis in the flesh, in person. This guy's lovely face. Let's see how that affected the top 5. Ooh, yeah, big shake-up there. All right, a little bit of a shake-up. Glad to see that. We got Vanya's chair in first, followed by Tanner Holland. Is that like me and Tom Holland fused together? Cool. What an abomination to nature that would be. Jay's Lotion in third place. All right, I'm not going to say any more about that. Electric Jaya, Chris Lightyear, and that's our top 5. And yeah, that was a pretty exciting round, I'd say. Nice combo breaker. 3 players dropped answer streak of 7. Top 5 got shaken up quite a bit. Yeah, right at the end there. Very interesting. And of course, let's move on to the final question. We got one more question to go. And here it is. Question 15. What is the name of this ninja vehicle? These guys. What are these guys called? Are they jungle choppers, jungle rovers, jungle raiders, or simply jungle bikes? What is the name of this ninja vehicle? Take a vote. What are these guys called? Ugh. Excuse me. Take a sip of my beverage there. Just watched The Island recently. Nice. How is it possible that all of your streams are perfectly uninterrupted, like none of your roommates, neighbors, or anyone interrupts your streams? Sometimes the streams get interrupted by a bad internet connection, and sometimes we get some buffering. But for the most part, I'm pretty much alone here right now. Neighbors are downstairs. They're pretty much going to bed around this time. It's pretty late for them. They wake up pretty early. They have pretty early jobs. My roommate is not here because she is working. So I'm here by myself, basically. It's like the prime opportunity to stream. As I mentioned in like other streams, if I didn't stream at this time, I probably wouldn't be able to stream at all. Because every other time, there's something going wrong. But this time right here, the only thing that can bother us is a bad internet connection. And sometimes the occasional bot in the chat. So, you know how it goes. I do appreciate the kind words about the stream, though. I try to make these streams as high quality as humanly possible. Doing what I can with what I got. That type of thing. It's kind of like my motto, so to speak. Totally didn't steal it from Tremors. Don't jinx it. Yeah, knock on wood. Please no bots. In terms of what these vehicles are called, yep, they are called the Jungle Choppers. The Jungle Chopper bikes, for some reason in the show, they kind of belong to the whole team, but in the sets, they are specifically Lloyd related. Obviously in the show, they kind of look like they're just Lloyd's vehicle too. The giant flag with Lloyd's symbol on it kind of suggests that. But that'll pretty much do it for the quiz today. Let's see who placed podium. In third place, we had Jace Lotion. Congrats to you. In second place, we had Tanner Holland. All right. Me and Tom Holland fused together. And in first place, we had here Vanya's Chair. Fantastic. And in fourth and fifth, Electric Jaya, Chris Lightyear. But here we have our top 3. Big shout out to you guys. Our top 3 right here. Congratulations on placing podium. Let's see what we got in terms of difficult questions. We had 5 this time. The Vangelis question, probably the most difficult one on the quiz. The Golden Dragon. This one right here. What's the name of this episode? The Ultra Dragons question, and then the one about Zane's human cloak. Okay, pretty straightforward quiz though. Only 5 difficult questions. Not as bad as some of the other ones, that's for sure. And once again, big shout out to our top 3. Congrats to you 3 for placing podium. And congrats to everybody for playing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know in the chat what place you guys ended off in. And in terms of the stream, oh, we got a bunch of time left. We got about 7 or 8 minutes left in the stream. So, yeah, we have some time to hang out if you guys want. So why don't we go ahead and turn things back over to our regularly scheduled stream, and we will just kind of hang out for the little bit of time that we have left. Otherwise, the next time we are doing trivia is next week, Friday. So if you guys want to play trivia again, next week is the time and the place, next week on Friday. Otherwise, that'll pretty much do it for today's trivia. Thank you all very much for playing, and let me see what you guys have in terms of placements after I get rid of the trivia thing on the thumbnail just to keep things consistent. I went back and tried to find some of my older thumbnails. I deleted all those for the Kahoot streams, unfortunately. Had to get rid of those things for storage, but, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Let's see let's see what we got in terms of placements here. 117th, 65th, 68th. All right, not too bad there. Was 4th, went to 26th. I've been in 20th place for nearly the whole stream. 20th place isn't that bad. I find it like interesting that the place has never really deviated there. Wonder why that was. Interesting. I guess sometimes maybe we see that. Let's see. 6th place. Cool. 133rd. Still not too bad. Still glad you guys were able to play, obviously, no matter what place you ranked. 42nd place, 53rd. I gotcha. 129th, 50th. Overall, I'd say, for the most part, this Kahoot was pretty successful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. As usual, it's always fun hosting these and making them for you guys. But yeah, like I said, we still have a couple of minutes left in the stream, so if you guys want to hang out for a little bit, chat about whatever you guys got going on, anything that you guys want to talk about, we can talk about for the last few minutes here. And let's read some questions. Ever seen The Office? Never really the full show. I mainly just watched the compilations on YouTube. I feel like those are the best moments. I can quote some moments from The Office, but I'm not like a huge diehard Office fan. If I was, I would actually, watch the show and actually, watch it fully like a normal human being instead of just watching the compilations online. But yeah, The Office, haven't really seen the full show. Probably not going to buy that Lego set, to be honest. It's a cool set, It's cool that they're making a set based on The Office, but I'm probably not going to be buying it. So, favorite food? Well, I'm Italian, so spaghetti, sometimes lasagna. One of those two. Those are my favorite Italian dishes. Yeah, spaghetti and lasagna. Hook me up with some good lasagna. We'll be best friends forever. Let's see. What are we doing here? What else you guys got? Skybound pictures? Sure, we can do Skybound for a little bit. Sounds good. Sounds awesome. Yeah, a little bit of lore about myself. I'm Italian. Boopity 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 boopity. Or whatever. I can make that joke, because I'm Italian. Gosh, heck it. I don't want to see no cancellations on Twitter. Looking at you, Twitter. Do I think that the Time Twins will return? If yes, how? Probably not, but I would love to see them return as like a fused being, like a 4-armed demon of time. That'd be awesome to see, to be honest. I think that'd be an awesome way to bring them back. Bringing them back, but at the same time, giving us a little bit of a fresh take on the Time Twins. I think that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I doubt they're coming back. As much as I would love to see our good friends Acronix and Crux back again, it's probably not going to happen, as unfortunate as that may be. It'd be awesome to see them back, though. Moro, yeah, Moro's probably not coming back either, as cool as it would be to see Moro come back. I doubt he'll be returning anytime soon. Have I ever heard of this really cool series called Ninjago? No, man, this is a Chima channel. What are you talking about? We don't talk about those ninjas here. We talk about all the great characters in Legends of Chima, like Kragger and other characters that I can't remember. Let's go with Kragger. I don't know why that's the only character whose name I can think of. Kragger. Yeah, that's a crocodile, isn't it? From Chima. Skull Sorcerer or Nauticon? Gotta go with Nauticon. I think Nauticon's the better villain of the two. Not to say the Skull Sorcerer is bad. I just like Nauticon. Nauticon's awesome. Am I still in college? Yep, got about 3 weeks left. So 3 weeks remaining, and then I'm done with college, and I can move on with my life and never have to go back. Can't wait to get to that moment in time there. And with only a couple of minutes left in the stream, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid fire questions? Rapid fire questions. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. That'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream, in my humble opinion. Thoughts on food? Food's good. Probably gonna go get some food after stream wraps up. Yeah, I'm going out tonight. Gonna go to Target, buy some stuff. That's usually how my weekend plans go. Going to Target, buying some stuff, and coming back home. What a life to live. It's amazing. Let's see. Watch Roots be sad. Yeah, apparently Roots is going to be the final name of the final episode of the season here of Crystallized. Not sure if that's going to stick, but I imagine it will be pretty sad, being the last episode of this current saga. It seems like maybe it'll be pretty heartbreaking in a way, but at the same time, I hope it's also a nice little send-off for the series. And take us to Target. Yeah, field trip to Target. Everybody gets $1. Don't spend it all in one place. Do I want Harumi to be redeemed? Kind of. I mean, Harumi being redeemed, it would make sense to me personally, but I know it's not like everybody's cup of tea, the idea of Harumi being redeemed. I think she totally could, though. Obviously, she'd have to pay for her crimes a little bit. Maybe she could spend some time in the local prison, but honestly, when she got out, I could see her being a changed person. That'd be awesome to see some type of redemption for the lovely Miss Harumi. Who's my favorite villain from Ninjago? I like Garmadon, I like Chen, I like the Overlord. Those are my top 3. Probably not in that order, but those 3 specifically. Do I make mocks? Sometimes. I recently made an Overlord Dragon mock. I posted it on my Instagram. Feel free to check it out if you guys haven't seen it yet. Otherwise, I do plan on putting it into a video. at some point here. But yeah, the Overlord Dragon, just did a mock for that. I want more time to make mocks, though, because I miss making mocks. Used to make mocks all the time. What happened to the Reversal Time Blade? Oh, they probably just stuck it back down in the ocean. Probably back in the boiling sea. I mean, that's what I would do, right? Just stick it back where we found it. Hope no one else finds it there. Omega is underrated? Interesting. I kind of like the Omega in terms of like an appearance. He certainly seems like a super creepy, intimidating person. Unfortunately, as a villain, I couldn't really get a read on the guy. Not really sure what he was all about there. Have I ever heard Wrecked by Imagine Dragons? If not, I want you to turn on the lyric video as soon as the stream ends. I will write it down on my little note card here. Where is my note card? I can't find my note card, so I have to get a new note card. Let's see. I do like Imagine Dragons. They are an alright band. I like some of their songs. I've never heard of that one, though. Let's see. What's it called? Wrecked? Alright. I'll see if I can check that out at some point here soon. Let's see. Crystallized pictures. I guess for the last few minutes we can do crystallized pictures. There we go. Ninjago crystallized. What season do I like the most? Tournament. Season 4. That is my all-time favorite season. Don't need time to make a mock. You need pieces. I have a lot of pieces lying around here. Honestly, again, with some pieces, I feel like I definitely need to get more of like certain pieces, but otherwise, yeah, the main thing that I'm looking for is time. Favorite book? I liked The Great Gatsby when we read that in school. I liked that book. That was cool. I have a copy of it over there. Otherwise, the Jurassic Park book, what the movie's based on, not a bad book. I had to read that one for school as well. Dalara's Nia's ancestor. Could be. I mean, they look pretty much the same. Or at least they did. Do I have a friend called Christopher? I used to back when I was in elementary school. Haven't talked to him in a while, though. There were a couple of different Christophers in my school growing up. A couple of different Christophers. It was a pretty common name, I believe. So, ever read Percy Jackson? I have not. I have not read the Percy Jackson series. Never watched the movies. Never seen anything related to Percy Jackson. I know that they're making, like, new movies, right? Do I like Better Call Saul? Never watched it. Never watched Breaking Bad. Both of those shows are on my list of shows to watch at some point before I perish. Those are definitely on my watch list, bucket list. Baby Shark. It's an awesome song. I want that song to play at my funeral. It's gonna be awesome. If I could create a villain for Ninjago, who would it be? Ooh, interesting. If I could create a villain for Ninjago, who would it be? I would love there to be maybe another robotic villain similar to Cryptor, but maybe a little bit more alien in nature. Why don't we go for that? Let's just get Megatron. Megatron could be the villain in a Ninjago series. That'd be amazing. Truth be told, though, aliens, that wouldn't be a bad idea for bad guys. Give them aliens to fight. We've already seen them go to space before. Let's see them fight some aliens. It's going to be awesome. Megatron button? Sure. Why not? We just talked about Megatron. Here's the button. Yes. Genius. Beautiful. Let's see. Did Wrong Place, Wrong Time erase the first half of Season 2? Not really, because Lloyd is still an adult, kind of, sort of. Or at least he's older. Shouldn't say an adult. He's older, you know? So obviously they didn't really erase time or erase those episodes. I think they just erased all memory, all trace of the mega weapon. Maybe that's what they did. Honestly, it's kind of hard to figure out what happened there with Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Again, feel like it's definitely the mega weapon just got erased from everybody's memory, or at least everybody's memory that wasn't the ninjas and whatnot. Do I think balance would be restored if light and dark just left each other alone? I mean, yeah, because you would have a nice balance there, because they'd both be existing in their own little sections of Ninjago. If the light existed over here, dark existed over there, you could still have both of them. You know, the balance would still be there, but obviously the dark sees peace in overtaking the light, so that's just how the conflict works in Ninjago land. But yeah, they really could just keep the balance if they just left each other alone. That's true. Do I like Harry Styles? Not really. Don't really listen to his music. Not really a huge fan of his acting in movies that I've seen him in. I don't know. He's alright, I guess. I just don't really have an opinion on the dude. Nothing against him. He seems like a perfectly fine guy. I'm just not really a huge fan of, again, his music, his acting and whatnot. Do I plan on buying a house after college? I'd like to. A house would be nice. For those that don't know, I live in an apartment right now. Not a bad apartment. just a little small. But a house, that'd be cool. Unfortunately, the housing market around here isn't very great. There's not a whole lot of available affordable options in my area, unfortunately. But yes, I do want to buy a house at some point. That'd be epic. And let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. One more question before we conclude today's stream. I'm going to take a sip of my Pepsi in the meantime, and we will answer one more question before we conclude today's live stream. All right. If I could put the cap back on, that'd be nice. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, that's a cool question to answer there. Most useless season to the storyline. Yeah, what is the most useless season? Like, what happens? Like what's a season that you can remove it and nothing would change? Right now, I'm thinking maybe Prime Empire, but I don't really know if Prime Empire would. Yeah, would that change a whole lot if you just removed Prime Empire? You certainly wouldn't have, like, Unagami. You know, you wouldn't have some of the NPCs in the modern world. You wouldn't have had Lloyd versus Harumi. But if you were to remove Prime Empire, would that change a whole lot? I mean, Skybound is the obvious choice, because Skybound got erased at the very end of the season as well. But Prime Empire, kind of thinking maybe Prime Empire. That might be the most, I don't want to say useless season out there. But if you removed it from the plot, I'm not sure if much would change if you removed Prime Empire. Let's go with that. I'm doing Prime Empire. Nothing against that season. I think it's totally fine. But again, in terms of like the grand scheme of things, oh yeah, that is true. The mechanic wouldn't really be relevant. There are some things about Prime Empire that obviously, you know, apply to the main timeline because it is part of the main timeline. But maybe Prime Empire is, as you put it, the most quote unquote useless season to the main story. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we wrap things up here. Officially, we stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a reason where I cannot stream, if there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And of course, guys, with that being said, that'll do it for my stream here today. Thank you all so much for swinging on by to the Friday stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let's go over, we already went over the streaming schedule. Let's get some hugs in the chat. That's what I meant to say. Hugs time. Hugs all around. Hug, 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 hug. Don't spend all the hugs in one place, people. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys again on Monday. That'll be the next time that we stream, next Monday. We obviously don't stream on the weekend. However, there will be videos this weekend, so you will still have content coming from this channel this weekend, so don't worry about that. And in terms of this weekend, I hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys have a great weekend, a fantastic weekend. Stay safe out there. Look out for each other and just have a good time. It's the weekend. Take some time to relax. You deserve it. Thank you all so much for being here today. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you guys tuning in, leaving likes, and being here in the chat, hanging out, and just being a fantastic audience. I think you guys are amazing, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, rest of your night, rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys again next week on Monday. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Peace.